Before the opening bell, U.S. futures remain on the downside after remaining under pressure yesterday as surging U.S. Treasury yields lowered risk appetite. Now, U.S. indices closed down on Thursday, pressured by the shares of automobiles and components, semiconductors and semiconductor equipment, and technology, hardware, and equipment sectors, all as 91% of S&P 500 constituents managed to trade lower or unchanged yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, Beyond Meat in the headlines gaining ground post-market after announcing deals with McDonald's as well as Yum Brands in order to supply those companies with Beyond Meat products. And then there's Salesforce.com also in the headlines, losing ground after hours. This as the company expects current margin to be flat. However, Salesforce posted fourth quarter earnings that were above expectations. Now, taking a look at today's market action, there's no major earnings due out, but on the economic docket, it's a busy schedule. Before the opening bell, we have the combination of both personal income and personal spending figures, as well as U.S. wholesale inventories. After the opening bell, we have Chicago PMI and also U.S. consumer sentiment. This at 10 o'clock in the morning. Taking a look now at the markets, the S&P 500 is where we begin intraday. That sees its support around 38.01, and that's in focus. A support base at 38.01 has formed and has allowed for a temporary stabilization. Long positions above 38.01 are favored with targets at 38.71 and 38.94 in extension. The Nasdaq, meanwhile, that intraday sees its support around 12,662. This while the Dow Jones intraday continues to see its intraday support around 31,110.